Greetings, everybody, and welcome to another Vinyl Finds of All Kinds. And this time, I think in the heading, I'm also going to put Vinyl and CD Finds of All Kinds, which is kind of a cheat, to be honest with you, because I only have one CD in here. So for you CD aficionados, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but okay, let's go for the CD first. This is a British CD from England, of course, and it's Joan Jett, Dirty Deeds. Now, I bought this, and when I bought it, it was in perfect condition, but on the way out of the store, I dropped it on the sidewalk, so therefore, I've got a cracked case there. A lot of people say that, they like the other cases better, or the digipacks with the cardboard, because of this very reason. I'm a jewel case guy, the plastic guy. I kind of like it that you can take the cover, and I can just replace it. I've got other blanks like this, even though this is a single, really. It's not a typical size case. I have extras. So let's open it up. I noticed this is on the, I don't never know how to pronounce that, the Chrysalis label, the same label as Blondie, which is unusual for Joan Jett, but this is from England, of course. In addition to Dirty Deeds, the AC/DC cover, it's also got Pretty Vacant on here, which is a Sex Pistols cover, and Dirty Deeds extended version. So, all right, so this is going to end it for the CDs. Sorry, folks. But now onto the vinyl. I picked up, I guess this is what you'd call a, I don't know, improved version of this. I have this already. It's got the label, it's got the shrink. I love this album, Heart, okay, from 1985, one of my favorite 80s albums. And interestingly, one of the songs I like best from Heart, maybe my favorite Heart song, way up there in the top 3, 4, 5, is the song Never. And I've noticed over the years that there are different versions of this on the 45, sometimes on the CD. And I also realized that when I did some research, the song Never does have different mixes depending on which LP you buy. So I listened to this one first. It was the one I really liked the best. I can't really get into it. There's certain nuances and things, the way Ann Wilson sings it, certain lines that I love, especially when she orders you, walk those legs right over here. And I love that part. And this is the version of Never I like best. So I upgraded, was the word I was looking for before. Sometimes words fail you when you need them. Speaking of upgrades, if such a term could apply to a record like this is an upgrade. This is Have a Marijuana, recorded live on the streets of New York by David Peel and the Lower East Side. This is a complete novelty record. David Peel is a laugh riot. He passed away a few years ago. John Lennon saw something in him for whatever reason. I think he liked the, the novelty of it, the rawness of it. So I picked this up. It's on the original label, Elektra. Really nice shape. This is a near mint, if not mint, copy of this. I'm getting more and more partial to these cloudy sleeves, I'm afraid. They call the Japanese sleeves, the resealable sleeves are a lot clearer, but I like the way you just put this in here and be done with it, So, okay, I haven't shown a Connie Francis record in a long time, and I'm sure most of you out there couldn't care less. However, here it is. This was an upgrade, too, in the shrink. Movie Greats of the 60s from Connie. Okay. Yeah, this is quite a motley group of records here, I would say, right? I don't know why I picked this up. Sometimes you do an impulse buy. You know what that's like. You're out there, you see something, you want it, you don't know why. This is an impulse buy, and it's still sealed. It's not open, and I will open this. People think I leave all my records sealed when they come sealed. It depends what they are. Usually I have a plain copy when it comes to the Beatles and solo Beatles. I'll have plain copies, and a copy I'll keep sealed. This one I bought to listen to. It's Cyndi Lauper, the True Colors album. I love the album She's So Unusual, her debut album from 1984. Again, I talked about the Heart album a while ago, one of my favorite albums of the 80s. So is She's So Unusual. I know the song True Colors, and that's it. That's all I know by Cindy. So, you know, I've been doing this for 9 years, this channel. In fact, May of 2012 is when I started. It's May now. It's almost on the 23rd. It will be 9 years. And I haven't made many videos with the first time spins. Some of you will look and you'll see I make this video series where I listen to albums for the first time and give my views of them. And I think I made like 15 or 16 of them out of like 1,000 videos that I've done in 9 years. So this will probably be in the first time spins. Here's one that I also bought as an impulse, and this one I did put on the I should say, the clear shrink wrap. It's Barbara Eden, or Miss Barbara Eden, I think it's called. Either way, from I Dream of Jeannie. She was and still is gorgeous. Gorgeous woman. I would say this was the first crush I ever had as a young boy. I think I'm not alone in that. I think a lot of TV watchers who were boys at the time knew where they stood in their preference when they saw Barbara Eden. But this is an album that I have already played, and side one was actually enjoyable. I'm a Fool to Care, I Get the Fever, Rebel, Dream, I Wouldn't Be a Fool. Side two, then, it went downhill. It's funny how side one was so enjoyable in a kind of campy, kind of fun, cheesy way. Side two, not so much. This is on Dot Records, as you can see there in the corner. Very interesting. Now, Frank Sinatra, it's funny where I stand with Frank Sinatra. I'm going back and forth with Old Blue Eyes. Sometimes I'm like, why do I have like 30 Frank Sinatra records? I used to have like near 50 or 60 Sinatra records, and I sold a few off because I didn't want that many. But I find myself now replacing a couple that I shouldn't have lost. This one here, No One Cares. And of course, there it is on the Capitol label. Yeah, this is one that I kind of regretted unloading, if you will. Okay, I'm not going to have the biggest Sinatra collection when all is said and done, but you know, I had a lot of upgrades here. I could see this is an upgrade also. This is the Three Stooges novelty album, the Nonsense Songbook. Yeah, the Stooges, in this case, Moe, Larry, and Curly Joe. Curly Joe is my least favorite of all the Stooges. Totally unfunny. Really trying to force it, in my opinion. I'm a Shemp guy anyway. Shemp. It's a little early in the morning. I can't really get it done. But anyhow, yeah, it's on the Coral label. This is really in nice condition. This is beautiful, beautiful shape, and yeah, it's very thick record. You know, this vintage of records. Three Stooges made a bunch of novelty records like this for the kiddies. All right. Okay, another one I want to show you is another unusual record that I found, and I bought this on an impulse recently. I have been binging on Hollywood Squares, the late 60s and 1970s really show with Peter Marshall, who was the host, and I found this. And it's funny when you find something that comes along exactly at the time when you're into something. I mean, of all times to find this, right when I've never binged on Hollywood Squares episodes off YouTube in my life. I mean, my girlfriend and I were watching them. We just have a steady viewing of these. I never binged on Hollywood Squares in my life, and yet at the exact time that I am, there's some of the celebrities, the exact time that I am, Karen Valentine, remember her? Damon Wilson, Freddie Prinze, a lot of people. Rich Little, who to me was not a very good impressionist. He always sounded like Rich Little to me doing impressions of people. Yeah, so I haven't played this yet, but I know what it is. It's zingers, as it says. When they ask a question, they'll come up with an answer, usually a joke answer, something. Paul Lind was really good for that. Those of you who are too young to know Paul Lind, he was a riot. Look him up. There he is down there. Paul Lind. They'd ask him a question and he'd come up with a joke answer every time, and it was fun. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to sampling this. Well, that's all she wrote for this entry of vinyl finds of all kinds. Thank you for watching, everybody. Subscribe to my channel, please, if you haven't already. And I will see you soon, I hope. Later.